Luckily, when I became homeless, I was employed. And so my day consisted of, I basically fell asleep pretty much like this at the bus stop. So I'd sleep like this, and then the first bus would come, and that would wake me up.
Over on 33rd Avenue and Thomas by, it's a plaza where there's a church. I asked permission if I can put my tent there at night, so I put it up at night and I take it down in the morning when I get up. Even just having to put it up and bring it down every night and every morning is very hard. It takes up, most of my morning.
If there were days that I didn't have to work, those were the hardest ones, because the first thing you want to do is find shade and water. And that's the hardest thing to find. Even though you think, well, water's everywhere. Not when you're a homeless person.
Like I said, pipelines, whatever, exposed, water valves. Sometimes even the river. That's all we got.
Yeah, I go through a case of water a day. I go through water. I drink a lot of water. It's mandatory, because if you don't, you will die in this heat or you will pass out. And I've seen people pass out on the sidewalk and being cooked. I mean, where the sun and the sidewalk have literally cooked the skin off them. Cooked the skin. I mean, you can see the burn marks.
I go out, step outside, I feel like my brain is just bubbling. It's scary because you don't know if you're gonna die because of the heat. This is twice I had to call the ambulance because of the heat.
I'm always thinking ahead, about survival, that I want to live to see it another day, so.
Wherever you're at, and there's shade, just stay there. The less you do, the better.
The hot temperature is horrible. I mean, you're sweating. I'm constantly spraying myself with the spray bottle. Braiding my hair just so that it's just out of the way.
Whether it be a tent, God, a tent without a tarp over it, because the hotter it is in that tent.
So what they do is they make makeshift canopies will keep circulation, keep it dark in that area, so the temperature is probably like 80, in between 89 degrees and 96 degrees.
People get sickness from the cement. The streets itself carry diseases. You got rats, you got this, you got the other thing. It's not pleasant. It's not like going camping,
And I'm in my tent having to use the restroom, in a cup. I don't understand. Nobody should have to go through that. Nobody should have to go through that. And this, especially in this summertime, oh my God, I'm just dreading it. I'm dreading it so much.
If you're sleeping on that sidewalk, it's not, because that concrete is gonna cook you, like some bacon. It's gonna cook you. So what I tell people is always have some type of mat up on you or cloth that's thick enough to keep the heat up off of you.
Nighttime, you don't really sleep. You're in a constant state of vigilance. So you get a little nap. Most people sleep during the daytime. Crimes don't necessarily happen in broad daylight. Nighttime is when you worry. And if somebody walked by, I'd wake up and it'd be a state of paranoia all the time. And this is, when you walk by homeless people, they're kind of skittish and because when you're in that situation, it's you against the world. You don't know who you can trust.
It's bad enough when you have gunshots, constantly all night. You hear gunshots, you're hearing cars pull out next to the street.
Yeah, I believe whatever you can contribute to the homeless from your heart. I mean, it don't have to be finances, donation of clothes, tents, better tents that has better circulations, canopies, whatever you can donate it. You know what I mean? Because they need your help. Because some people don't feel comfortable sleeping in shelters. Some people have PTSD. Just do what you can for the people, the community. That's what I believe.
And it's no joke. If you can give somebody a bottle of water, man, by all means, please do. You might have just saved that person's life.